Alright guys, so looks like we got some new leaks for Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So we're going to be covering the whole thing in today's video. And by the way, I am very excited because technically speaking, this is the first leak we got, ever since the game's announcement back in Battle Hour just a few days ago on March 5th. So I'm quite excited for that, but in today's video, we're going to be talking about the leaks as well as the potential release date and the character roster. So we're going to basically just be talking about everything Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to simply like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll make sure to keep you guys covered here 24/7, everything Budokai Tenkaichi 4, if you guys just simply subscribe. So let's not waste any time, guys. First things first is that we did get a leak from Marty_Japan over on Twitter. So as you guys know, that this is actually official. It's not even a leak, but this was officially announced a few days ago that this game is the official sequel to the Budokai Tenkaichi series, so that is a given. But the game is currently under development, and the leak says the game's name under development is officially Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, the only thing new here is the zero, right? Sparking is pretty much the same thing in Japan as Budokai Tenkaichi. That's just what they call it there in Japan. But Zero is the name, the development name, right? Is that what the game is going to be called in the final release dates? No, that's not the case. If you guys just take a look at DBZ Kakarot, back over in, I think, January 2019, they announced Dragon Ball game Project Z Action RPG, which was 2019. Now, this is going to also tie into the release date, so this does not mean anything. The development name is just a code name until they figure out what they want to officially name it by the time the game releases, right? But really quick, guys, back to the release date on this. So as you guys can see here, Dragon Ball Project Z got announced back in January 28th, 2019. And then exactly 1 year later, January 2020, we got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So it took exactly 1 year from when they announced the project code name to the official release date and the official name, which is Kakarot, right? Same thing here on March 5th. We ended up getting the project, the Project Zero, whatever they want to call it, right? So Dragon Ball Sparking Project Zero. And does that mean that next March or next January, early 2024, we will be getting the Budokai Tenkaichi 4? There's a good chance of that. So this all kind of ties in together, and there's a very good chance of that, and I'll keep you guys updated as time goes on. Now, really quick, besides the leak, besides the release date speculation that we just mentioned, I do want to talk about characters, because Tenkaichi 3 was known for their characters, roster. It was a fury of characters. There were so many characters at that time, right? It's a different day and age now because there could be DLCs this time around, right? So, the thing with DLCs is that a lot of people don't like them, but I think a lot of people do not like microtransactions as opposed to DLCs. I think DLCs is a step up instead of microtransactions, right? I don't think there's going to be any microtransactions. I think it's okay if a game in 2024 has DLCs and expansions. That is totally fine. As long as the base game has a very good, strong core value to it, I think that is perfectly fine, right? That is okay with me, whether it be new modes, new characters, new updates, new quality of life changes to the game itself. That's fine with me. I love supporting something that I play as well. But microtransactions is a different story, so I just want to mention that. But I did a quick poll on my community board over here on my YouTube. I asked you guys, what characters would you guys like to see in Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4? Now, the poll only has 4 options here, so I just placed 4, but I want you guys to comment down below right now. What characters would you guys like to see for Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4? Because I'm sure there is going to be a major roster. And I think this game is going to come out towards possibly when the anime starts returning, right? Because 2024, I think it's about time we start talking about the anime returning, right? So there's a very good chance of that happening, right? So we'll have to wait and see in terms of the anime. But as far as this poll goes, I put Ultra Ego Vegeta, Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, and Moro. Now, I think this is a very interesting roster because I think we could see potential unique abilities for these characters itself, especially Moro, right? Now, Moro is coming in third. Piccolo is last. What? Orange Piccolo is last. I love Orange Piccolo, man. Yeah, so we got so we got Ultra Ego Vegeta coming in at 61%, number 1. Number 2, we got Beast Gohan at 29%. And then we got Moro at 5% and Orange Piccolo at 4%. Now, I think Moro, once the anime actually gets actually comes back and we see Moro animated, I think people will absolutely. Moro is an absolute beast. I mean, honestly, he's like one of the coolest villains. Probably the coolest arc right now we got for in the manga, right? Is the Moro arc. Absolutely love this arc, but I don't blame people for picking Ultra, Ego Vegeta for sure, because, Vegeta is just like always gets thrown down under the rug, and he finally gets a new transformation. So I don't blame that. But the disrespect to my boy Orange Piccolo is beyond another level, because don't forget, guys, Tenkaichi has giant characters. So perhaps maybe they're gonna have transforming giant characters in the game. If that's the case, guys, Orange Piccolo definitely falls under that category, alongside, of course, Cell Max and stuff like that. But that'll be really, really cool. And of course, Beast Gohan here is a given. Now, I did say that. Wow, we got over 2,000 votes in under 50 minutes. Damn, that's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's refresh this. Let's see how many votes we have. 2,000 votes in 51 minutes is very good. People are excited for this game. I'll tell you that right now. It's trending absolutely everywhere, and I don't blame the trend. We have 3,400 votes, and we just refreshed the page. That's wild, dude. And I didn't put MUI on this list, but if you guys want to put the MUI that fights Moro as well, where he turns to a giant, then that's a giant character as well, guys. Think about it. Moro is a giant character. UI Goku, when he fights Moro, is also technically a giant character, right, with the aura. So there is a lot of good opportunities for here. But don't forget, this is not a gacha game where we see so many characters coming out of the same unit. So, I mean, if we just take a look at the Dragon Ball Legends roster, right, there are so many, 400 characters, guys, because this is a gacha game, right? I do not think Tenkaichi 4 is going to be a gacha game, obviously, but the amount of characters they could put in this game is ridiculous, right? It's the Dragon Ball Super World opened up, since the Tenkaichi 3 came out. We got Tournament of Power 17, right? We got Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo. We got Father-Son Galagun. Maybe we could see dual units in the game somehow. That would be pretty cool too. Potential like Piccolo, right? We got Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta when he fought Broly in the movie, right? We got Broly, maybe a transforming Broly as well. So a lot of interesting stuff, guys. So that is the leak, and the don't forget, the Project Z is just a name, or the Project Zero is just a name like Project Z, right? That got announced back in 2019. A year later, exactly 1 year later, we got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So there could be a good possibility of that happening as well. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to comment down below what you guys think about all this. Comment down below 3 things. Comment down below what do you think the game is going to be named. Comment down below also what year or what's going to be the release date for Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4. And what character would you guys like to see the most personally for yourself. So that's going to wrap it up. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to simply like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.